that were okay from them, and they made it work in the end. So we're going to take a look at the highlights, of course, that we will jump into right away here. It starts off with some very aggressive maneuvering here from Blank from the jungle level 3, already getting those early ganks off, and even forces a fight in the river as well.
Yeah.
And that just sets up his team for a good spot here in the early game.
Yeah, and, you know, we talked about it from the beginning of the series, but, you know, very little help given to Blank, or to Doran, excuse me, from Blank in the top lane. In this game, they actually spent a lot of time around there because Blank obviously was having a hard time in the matchup, and Doran, you know, or Doran was having a hard time in the matchup, and Doran actually, you know, ends up being totally fine, scales up later on in the game. This is one of those really awkward fights for KT where, you know, UCal's in the totally wrong side of the fight and ends up being a double kill there. This is a situation where you watch this fight again, and it's like, okay, they're stuck in the Baron pit, so they commit, and UCal is just doing death laser damage. Like, he's like, okay, this is the meat grinder now. And Doran has a really nice chase, but this fight could have gone a lot differently. So, very, very scary moment, but it's what really secured the win for KT Rolster. And KT made some decisive plays. Some of them good, some of them bad in this series. But like you said, overall, they ended up winning it out. They were the clean team. And this is actually the mistake from Kingen that cost DRX the game. He has his res available. So this is, I guess the idea is, okay, my team's going to have time to rotate around. But fighting in a choke point with Blank's Hecarim and UCal is coming over as well, this is just not where you want to fight a man down. Even with the res, like, it's just not going to work out in your favor. So
yeah, we're gonna listen here to the voice.
오리아나 궁 없고.
Let's hear what they have to say as they push in and take the win.
Yeah, just saying Orianna doesn't have ult. But you know what? She's just not even gonna be around. She doesn't have ult, but she also doesn't have her life. She's still in the death realm. Very happy. Just killed him, he says, as they push to take down the Nexus. GG on that one. Take a look at the stats here in the later part of the game. UCal definitely stacking up that damage. It's, you know, you see obviously Blank ends up being low in terms of his damage output, but his control of the early game and the tempo and the kills he put over, he was involved in 4 of their first 4 kills, in all 4 of those. Ended up giving them a really nice edge, especially in the bot lane, that helped them handle some of those awkward situations, some of those bad